Good morning, Trojans. Today's date is Wednesday, February 28th, and it's a B-Day. I'm Zack Machado.
And I'm Luca Palermo. Today's quote is from James Baldwin, who is an African-American novelist and civil rights activist in the 60s and 70s. They had this to say, quote, "Not everything that is faced can be changed, but nothing can be changed until it is faced."
On this day in history, almost 100 years ago, English physicist James Chadwick discovered the neutron, a type of atomic particle. He later earned a Nobel Prize for his discovery.
This year we have an extra day in February because it's a leap year. We need the leap day every 4 years because the Earth completes a full orbit around the Sun in 365.24 days. So the leap year makes up for the extra time, giving us an extra day this year.
The PHS AP Honors Night starts tomorrow at 5:30. If you're interested in an AP or Honors class at PHS, then plan on coming tomorrow to learn more about it. You can explore any of the classes that you think are interesting, and teachers will be on hand to provide information and answer questions.
The PHS counselors will be in the library presenting additional information about the AP Honors courses and will be available for questions as well. A student panel will be present for anyone interested in hearing from current AP students about their experience at PHS.
Additional information about AP and Honors courses can be found by visiting the Advanced Placement page of the PHS website.
If you like giving tours for amazing animals, consider taking the public speaking class. Here's a spotlight from the Mexican arboreal alligator lizards. Here's a spotlight from the Mexican arboreal alligator lizard from our very own Petaluma Wildlife Museum.
We're gonna go with it.
Arboreal.
We're going with it.
Here at the Petaluma Wildlife Museum, we have Jasmine, Kayla, Gloria, and Sulema. And we're going to be talking to you guys about our Mexican alligator lizards. Hooray!
Estos son nuestros lagartos caimanes mexicanos que tenemos aquí en el museo, llamados Lando y Whistler. Estos lagartos son muy especiales por una variedad de razones. Por uno, su color es muy especial y único. Lo usan para esconderse entre las plantas y árboles en donde viven, dentro del bosque nubloso al mero arriba de los árboles. Se esconden y tienen aún otra adaptación para ayudarles a vivir en esas condiciones.
Mexican alligator lizards can range in a variety of colors, but they are more typically blues and greens. They're characterized by their broad, triangular heads, as well as these long bodies with rows of large scales, as well as having yellow rings around their eyes. Their long prehensile tails can reach up to 50% of their bodies, and they have long toes with sharp claws. Lando is more of a turquoise green, while Whistler is more of a prominent green. Both of which were purchased by Petaluma Wildlife Museum Animal Care Tech Isabel Barnes on April 13, 2022. They were both originally acquired from different breeders by Andrew Jack West. However, then they were bought by the Charismatic Creatures Pet Shop in Ventura, California in 2021, before eventually being adopted by the Petaluma Wildlife Museum.
¿Pueden ver su cola larga? Esta cola dobletea el árbol de su cuerpo y tiene la habilidad prensil, o sea, cuando pueden mover su cola independientemente del resto de su cuerpo, para ayudarlos si sus manos o pies están de otra manera ocupadas. Necesitan estabilidad porque de hecho son lagartijas arboreales que viven la mayoría, si no toda su vida, dentro de los árboles. Así que en captividad necesitan muchos árboles, madera y otros aspectos dentro de su recinto donde se pueden trepar y descansar.
We as caretakers try our best to replicate the weather in the cloud forest by keeping the enclosure's humidity high and having an airflow minister. To help the naturalist temperatures seem natural, there's a night drop temp, where the ambient becomes 55 to 60 degrees Fahrenheit. However, during the day, their ambient is 70 to 75 degrees with a basking temperature of 82 degrees. In the wild, these guys feast on a variety of insects and their larvae. But here at the Petaluma Wildlife Museum, we feed them 5 medium-sized calcium dust dubia roaches every 4 days. Cloud forests are vulnerable ecosystems housing up to 12% of Mexico's plants and 755 different species of vertebrates. However, as of March 2020, it was estimated that Mexico was losing about 1.1% of its cloud forest habitat loss.
¿Qué puedes hacer para salvar estos y otros tesoros del bosque nuboso mexicano? Si están interesados en tener lagartos caimanos mexicanos, como este de aquí, como mascotas, asegúrense de comprarlos por un criador legal y rehúsa comprar de cualquier animal capturado en la naturaleza. Además, puedes apoyar prácticas agrícolas sostenibles en la zona, como la agroforestería sostenible de cultivo de vainilla o cualquier organización sin fines de lucro o ONG que apoya a cualquier de las 6 comunidades locales que viven en la zona con manejo forestal y agrícola. ¿Quieres escuchar más historias de conservación grandes como esta? Puedes venir a nuestros eventos de casa abierta en el museo cada sábado de las 11 a.m. hasta las 3 p.m. Espero verlos aquí.
Yeah!
If you have any questions about the class, please contact Mr. Takata at ptakata@pek12.org.
This announcement is for our staff and parents. Join the Petaluma Music Boosters for the first annual Forks and Corks Benefits event on Saturday, March 9th at Herman Sons Hall. They'll be hosting a tasting event with Petaluma local restaurants, caterers, winemakers, and brewers.
A silent auction starts at 5 p.m. and the doors to the dinner event will open at 6. Entertainment will be provided by the Petaluma High School Band and Jazz Band. Tickets are $25 and you can get them by scanning this QR code.
Trojans and parents, this is a brand new large-scale fundraising event and the band needs volunteers in order to make it happen. They need volunteers to help put the auction items together starting next week, as well as people to help set up before the event.
They also need people to help staff the bar, food, and registration table at the event, and people to help with cleanup after the event. Please sign up to be a volunteer at the following link.
Here are the clubs meeting today.
The other regularly scheduled club meetings today.
The Art of Noise Club will be rocking out in F11 at lunch. Contact Natalie Francis if you want to know what they're doing. Her email is nfrancis24@pek12.org.
The Writing Club meets in C2 at lunch. Email knoxmaloney@bmaloney24@pek12.org.
That's it for today's program. Stay safe out there, Trojans, and make it a great day.